can see the structure, when we can understand the structure, that gives us the freedom out of it. If superpower number one is aware of the moment of now, that's all we have. We only have now. Superpower number two is our emotions.
Charge.
And that's the choice point, right? That's right. Yeah, positive. We always want a positive charge. So if we can measure, right, the structure of between positive and negative, right? If we can pause and see the difference, the contrast between those two, and realize the charge that we really want is neutral. Because when we're in neutral, we're paused, right? We're in that stopped state. And then it opens up the space for the third power, the superpower, the third superpower, which is structure or choice. Because structure and choice are exactly the same, best I can tell. See, structure gives meaning in our life. Structure is meaning. Meaning from that is like a structure brings what's important into existence. And what's important happens between 2 points, between a relationship of two things. If it doesn't matter, if you don't care about it, right, it won't show up. That's why structure is important, because we can see why does it come up between the two things. And see, structure is always two or more. If it's more than two, then it becomes complex. So when we can understand it at 2 points, when we can really work at it and see it between 2 points, then we can step into looking at it as 2 or more points. But not until we get good at seeing the 2 points first. I was dismissing the moment of now. I wasn't aware of it. I was disconnected with it, even though it's always a point. I was unaware it was always a point. I was always in the future or the past. Those were my 2 points, future and past, future and past. And you see how I could be so lost. Yeah. That's fundamentally the same. We all have the moment of now, which is the only thing we have, which got to be one of the points. And if we don't make it one of the points, we have no foundation.
Wow. Yes.
Now, most then other people from that point of view will look backwards, and that is their foundation. So they are starting from the past and connecting it to the now. And you can see how that works. Why is that an oscillation?
Oscillation. It's a sabotage.
Yes.
We call that past referencing. Yeah.
Yeah. You just keep playing the past over and over and over again. Why doesn't my life change? That's why. Why do I keep experiencing the same damn thing just on different time frames? That's why, because I just keep presenting the past.
Oh, yes.
I keep bringing it to every new moment.
Oh, yes. Ooh. Oh. That's it. That's it.
And so superpower number one is to be, oh, wait, no, this is where I am. And this is now. And where am I going? What's next? What do I want? The future. That's time. That's time. That is the structure of time. It's our superpower.
To me, that's hope.
Oh, beautiful. That's the structure of hope.
Yes.
And what matters is that you're aware of your charge, because that is what's bringing in the next moment.
Amen. That's it. There's it.
So positive charge
That
is
creates your
expanding the
experience.
next moment. Yes, that's positive charge expands it. Negative charges takes it away, destroys it, limits it, contracts it. That's the power of charge in every moment. And that is a practice. That is a choice, which is superpower number 3. Only when we're aware of those two things do we realize we have a choice and a charge that we can choose.
One love, one heartbeat. Oh,
Yeah.
stand together in harmony. Mm-mm.
So what do all superheroes have in common?
Oh, this is a
Every
good one.
story we see about a superhero, right? One, they don't realize they got it.
Exactly.
And
Yeah.
then they become aware of it and they start playing with it, engaging with it, and then they learn how to use it.
Yeah.
Our superpowers, for one, they're simple, but they're not easy.
Right.
They're familiar, but we don't know what to do with them.
Nice.
And I
Wow.
forgot the third one.
It will come to you.
Yeah.
That
I think the third one
just-
is we're using them all the time. We just don't see it as a superpower.
You know, they're there to create something.
Yeah. And what came up for me is that when you get to this now moment of structure, like we say, right, in this time and space, that when you look back, it will not be any kind of regret, because you'll have meaning to the purpose of why you're here, and then you get understanding to really see for what it was, not what you perceived or what you were experiencing, to cover up whatever needed to be covered up to survive, because that's what it was.
Yeah.
And then you push through with knowing now today, like I say, this was my dream. This is a dream come true right here, right now. To co-create, to be around people that really do come from their heart and intentionally want the best for you and tell you they love you. I mean, I don't think for me, these 3 words are everything to me. I love you. It's everything. For me, that's everything.